Join us on another adventure with Wild and Free Interior Alaska, where we explore life off-grid in remote Alaska, sharing our experiences either building in a challenging environment, hunting, fishing, trapping, and family time, just to name a few, and so many more adventures. What are we waiting for? Let's go! On this episode with Wild and Free Interior Alaska, we're going to show you how we are preparing for the change in season from fall to winter. Just in case this is our last visit with a wheeled vehicle out here before we need to transition to a snow machine as more and more snow is forecasted in the future and begins to fall. It's really important that we try to take care of some priority tasks to make sure that our cabin is in a good place for the next time that we get back here. So let's get started on some of those winter preparation must-dos.
This is probably a little overdue, but considering we're not using it all day, every day, because we are only out here on most weekends, but we are going to be cleaning our chimney. Now, at our primary residence, we go on the roof and we go down and we collect everything in a trash bag at the end of the chimney. However, this one is very steep and you can't just reach it without getting on the roof, and you need an entire rope system. So we're going to be cleaning this one from inside, and I'm trying to come up with a system that will collect it. Okay, so not nearly as bad as our house. I will try to hopefully come up with a system where we can collect all of it still in the bag while also cleaning it from the inside. We don't have a shop vac or anything like that out here, and I know it's going to be nasty. So first, I'm going to come up with something unique. You want to cut these? Release the demon. It's going to fly. Woo. Whoa. Bruce, watch out, buddy. It might hit you. Bruce, back up, buddy. Sharp. Bulky. Whoa! That's what I was trying to hold on to. Oh, love the fiberglass. Alright, so he's very long in here. So we also have to deal with that. Fiberglass. Definitely want to put your gloves on to deal with this. There's a set of work ones there.
I'd like to state for the YouTube record, I'm team just sweep it and then sweep up the mess on the floor after.
I think it's going to be quite a gigantic. You have to let me try, okay? That's what it's all about.
Also, the biggest part is going to be trying to not get that piece to disconnect.
Right, and I have to be.
If that happens, it's a real pain in the ass to get back in.
And that's why I need to be up here. You want to move this stuff? Standing to hold it all in place, which is why I need to be a little hands-free. But I have the bag through here. And I'm going to tape it. Do I actually know if this will work? Probably not. Is he right that it probably is going to take time and not work? Sure. But I got to try. All right. It's all about trying. Okay. Now, I'm going to ride this baby up here. Watch out, everybody. You're going to enter in this hole soon. I know it's a really long Being right now really low. I feel like this piece is less than 6. Maybe this isn't 6 and it's 8. It looks 6.
Quite large. Yeah.
I honestly didn't measure. You think it's 8? That could be a problem.
Yeah, that's 8 for sure. That's 4 inches on each side.
So we cut them all. We shave them all down. Can we bend them?
I mean, could you physically get that in the pipe? Probably.
Yeah.
However, it's going to be incredibly difficult to move up and down it. And
wire
it's
cutters.
going to rip that piece off.
Wire cutters.
You're going to cut 200 of those one by one.
Well.
Or we just get the right one.
Can you even get this off? Because that was definitely a problem.
This is where I'm at with getting stuff on Facebook.
Well, I was just at a yard sale. Okay, this was different. And they just threw it in when I was buying cement blocks for that building. So I said, yeah, sure, I could probably use that.
We just bring the one from home. It's not that hard.
Okay, and it was a little bit of a... I mean, having this out here is fine if you can get this off. Well, maybe we won't be doing this today.
No, I think it's not going to work with the bigger brush. And it's definitely going to pull that pipe out. And then that's
well, yeah. Angle grinder. Yeah.
Right, but then it's not going to be right? It's going to be shitty. We're going to spend way more time on it. Than sometimes it's better to just get the right tools and try to make them.
All right, well, what you can try today is see if you can take this off so that we can just bring our 6-inch head or buy a 6-inch head and bring it. But we already at least have the pole out here, which is the challenging part because it's gigantic. And
well, yeah, I'll do it outside.
Yeah. Well, then, this isn't going to work today. I did wonder about that. But to be honest, didn't really look till we got it here.
I think we have the review.
Sometimes things don't always work out as planned, and that's okay. We'll get a 6-inch head that we'll bring out and do next year. It really wasn't that bad at all. The amount of use that it gets compared to our house, it looked really like it could go a while. It really wasn't that bad. So, on to firewood and other chores now. Winter's coming.
While the men are out doing firewood, and it's gonna be freezing in the cabin soon, it's time to use some of this water before it freezes. And we're going to wash our sheets in our Higos Pro portable washing machine. So we're just going to do a few at a time. This is, once again, our homemade laundry detergent. As you can see, the dogs are very curious what we're going to do. All right, now that that's done, we are going to set our washer to wash. We are using our Jackery, and as it amps up to do its spin cycle, it's using about 238 watts, but that also includes our Starlink being plugged in and charging our lanterns over here, which were already around 35 to 25. This can has up to 1,000 watts for output capabilities, so well within its limits and everything. So pretty cool. It is a washing machine.
How much output watts do you have?
So the output right now is 229 when it's doing its spinning.
And
So
input.
Well, input, because we are charging it right now, is 778. So the generator really pumps it in and is able to charge it within 2 hours. If it was completely down, we were down to about 30%. And since this is our day that we're heading out, we like to have it charged in case we run into emergency and need to set up our Starlink to contact people, which we have had to do at the trailhead before. So the plan was to charge it anyways. So we can't exactly see the drain on it, how quickly, because there is input right now as well, but it's still capable of doing it. So we'll wash these in 2 separate loads. We'll hang them to dry, and then we'll make our bed when we come back out here again next time. Timer is up. Now we will move it over to the spin side after ooh, it smells good. Give them a little hand ring. Yep, but this will spin it all out. It's just I don't want to make such a gigantic mess moving it from one side to the next. Then I'll have to move the dogs off so that I can wash the other ones. What? Yeah. Yep, it's pretty quick. We'll put that one in. We'll save this one out. Start these. And, oh, it's like the dogs knew. Spin. Excuse me, Tendra. Excuse me, you gotta get off. Look at her. Come on, up you go. Oh. Yeah, Mona. I know. You're very curious. There we go. All right. Oh, there's a bone in here. Don't forget.
It's a bone.
It's a bone. Don't forget to take your bones out. Give these a little shaky. The ground is pretty dirty anyways. We'll add a little more soap. Not going to change the water because in theory, if these were in the same exact drum in a larger one, it would be the same exact water. So I'm just going to add a little bit more, and that's that. Let's see what we're at. It's 381.
Wow, that's a lot. I'm overcharging other stuff.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a ton out, but
When it's running both at once. Yeah. It's up to 390, 405. So when it's not doing, the spin is constant, which is why. So when the drum is mellowing out, it's down to 180. Of course, when I just put these, I threw them on top and got these dirty. My bad. Well, we'll add those back in. All right. So that'll run. And that, I may have to run it through the spin cycle twice. Unfortunately, I don't think that our comforter will fit in there, so that's one where you bring it back to town and wash that. But direct contact sheets getting clean is a plus. It just needed one spin cycle and it's good. It's like barely even damp now. That little ringer is amazing. So now I'm going to hang it up here so that it can dry completely when we are gone. Trying to figure out the best way. I think it'll be this direction. Now our railing's not quite long enough, but it's pretty close. So now that one can dry, and I'll get our other one hung up over here, and our pillowcases will go on the line above the wood stove. That one is all done now. Time to spin it out. Smells so good. All right, we'll do that one first. 5 minutes and it'll be done. So just that uses 200 watts with everything else that we have plugged in. So this one also spun out really well in just 5 minutes, which is really nice. So you're not using a ton of your battery power because it doesn't take too long. We're going to also put this one up here to dry while we are gone. And I think it should be good enough, even with all the little edges that gotta get turned so everything is the same orientation. All right, so we'll let those dry. I am letting the pillowcases and everything spin right now, and then I'm washing some towels as well. Done. Now it's time to empty it, which we simply just unplug it from our Jackery. The cord winds up nicely on the back. Just like that. And then we're going to carry it outside. The most challenging part of this is going to be getting out without the dogs because they know we're getting ready to leave and they don't want to be left behind.
Dogs, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta love them.
We should get more of them.
Well, good news for you is temporarily we do have another who really wants to escape. Mona, stay. We'll go this side and drain it, I guess. I'll run downhill nicely. Move this. All right, so to drain it, we simply just let the dirty water go. Look at that. So satisfying. Oh, and I think I have to put it on standard drain. Drain. There we go. So it has another little thing as like a backup so you don't actually, if this accidentally falls off, only so much can come out from like the spin cycle side, and then you turn this to drain and it drains the rest. And I am going to put in a little bit of water to rinse this out so more can drain and get any of the nasty stuff out. So hold up. you in there to rinse you off. See what the spin side looks like. Pretty good. Then it does have the little filter guys to catch your hair. You just grab it and puck it out a little bit more. And then we'll just leave them open to dry when we're done, and that's laundry day. So Miss Mona here, our foster dog, is the only one that can figure out these ladder stairs, and she does not hesitate to join the boys up there now. Once she figured it out, she is up and down. Whenever they go up, she's right there. She also says that tuna kind of smells really good, friend. Mona, come on. Come on, baby. Good girl. We might not be back out here for another month, and that's provided the snow situation either isn't bad, where we can get out here with a wheeled vehicle, or we have enough snow we can get out here by snow machine. So in anticipation of potentially having to wait for a while, we did do more winter prep for leaving. We washed our sheets and everything. We've cleaned up. We've drained everything, our water that we've been using all summer and able to keep full. We now had to drain out our pipe system for our sink and empty everything so that, which reminds me, turn this upside down so it doesn't freeze to the bottom. So everything is ready for potential winter when we return. It's actually a pretty gorgeous day. It's one of the nicer days we've had out here. Yesterday was definitely the nicest day in well over a month after snowfall. But it's definitely coming. There's no debating that. It'll be here sooner than later. Everything is changing colors. All the animals and nature have let us know that fall is about over and winter is in fact coming in quick.
The last major thing we have to accomplish out here before some major snowfall is installing the chimney kit on the shed that we just built. But unfortunately, it did not arrive in time and it's just been delayed for about a month now. Hopefully, we'll get that soon and maybe have an opportunity to get back out here. But if we can't, at least everything is wrapped up and prepared for the winter that is coming. Old Man Winter, he is a-coming. And in the meantime, it's a little bittersweet and sad as we drive out of here, potentially for the last time, as the seasons change and we transition to snow machine, unless we can make it out one more time. The caribou that we've had the pleasure of watching migrate on their normal fall journey has been such a pleasure, and we've seen the ptarmigan changing colors out here. We know it's about time, and we're getting ready for it ourselves. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for joining us.
Give us a like and subscribe and follow for our next adventures on Wild and Free.
Interior Alaska.